Beginning this makeup look using the Dr. Jart. Now this is a skin barrier moisturizing cream. It's called Ceramidin and it is really hydrating. It's actually quite thick as well. So I'm just really massaging that into my skin. We're heading to the airport today and we'll be on a couple of flights, and I always get quite dry on my skin. So I thought I would use this product and really massage it in. Also going for the James. Now this is the under eye lift and firm. It's a groovy little tool, so you've got to make sure you hold your fingers on the silver bit and then it actually vibrates under the eye. So it really, you just sort of massage the product underneath and it vibrates under the eye. So it's a lift and firm eye cream. So this is by OXX Cosmetics, so one that I haven't used for a little while actually. The foundation I'm going to use today, this is the foundation that I use for my professional clients. It's actually an airbrush foundation, so it's actually very, very thin and watery because it has to go through the compressor. I have found that it brushes on beautifully, and I thought today, having a really long day, I'd like my makeup to last just that little bit longer. So I'm pressing this in. I'm using the BK Beauty. This is the 109. It's the smaller foundation brush, but I just wanted something with a bit more detail. And as you can see, I'm using it a bit like a blending, a beauty blender, and just really pressing it into the skin and creating a really nice, natural, sort of even, sort of medium, light to medium coverage. So just pressing that in. So the shade that I have, the product is actually called Element 2. So it's an airbrush foundation. It's the Canvas Blend. And this one is the number 4. So number 4 is generally the number that is quite universal. There's quite a few will fall within the 4. The great thing about the airbrush foundation is when you are spraying it on and you're mixing, you can mix your colors and you really can develop a shade that is absolutely perfect for each and every client. So, but I love the fact that it does brush on beautifully as well. And it's a very small portable bottle, so I'll be taking this with me while we are away. Just putting a little bit extra on my cheeks and over my nose as well, anywhere that's a little bit red. This is the Merit. So this is the Merit Contour Stick. I love this one. This is in caramel from memory. No, sorry, it's called Seine. So I'm just placing it everywhere that I want a little bit of contour, a bit of warmth. I'm also going to use it over my eyes as well, being very sort of cheating a little bit here. Love using products for more than one thing. Once again, using the foundation brush, the 109, and just blending that into my skin. As you can see, this has just created a really nice little bit of warmth on my face. Maybe that shade was a little light, I suppose, but once you warm it up with your contour, it just looks really nice and even. So just blending that in, and also over the eyes too. That just adds that little extra bit of contour on the eye sockets. Using the Merit, this is the Flush Beauty Balm. So this is a really gorgeous, I love the container of this. It's so easy to keep in your purse. So I popped it on my lips as well. Once again, same brush and just pushing that into the skin. So I've gone in with all my creamy products first, and then I'm going to start with some of my powder products. The first one being the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Sophisticate eyeshadow palette. So it's called the Sophisticate. It's a bit of a tongue twister there. It's a little bit darker than I'd intended actually. I totally forgot that it was actually quite dark. So I'm using one of the blending brushes by the BK Beauty, and I'm just placing it all over the mobile lid. So I'm not being too fussy where this is being applied. All over the mobile lid, up into the crease, and just over that brow bone ever so slightly. And just right in that inner corner as well. So just keeping it nice and high and lifted. Going in with the darker shade in that Sophisticate palette and just placing a dot sort of on the outer corner there, a little bit underneath the bottom lash line, and then using the same blending brush and just blending it through the socket just to create a little bit of extra drama and darken that outer corner, just a small amount. So I'm using the white, or this really beige shade, and I'm pressing it in with my finger. Now I have found this isn't, because that shade was darker than I thought, this isn't sort of popping as much as I would like. So I'm going to, just bear with me, I'm going to just keep it like that for the minute. But later on I will add just a touch of shimmer to that area to really make it sort of stand out. This is OXX Cosmetics. Now this is a new eyeliner for me. These are waterproof. This is the brown. I have a whole heap of shades to try. They've been sent to me, so I can't wait. I've even got purple and green, so we'll see what sort of looks we can make with them. But today it's just keeping with my usual chocolate brown, which I absolutely love. And I'm just running it into the tight line and really close to the lash line there as well. And then I'll use my finger there to just pull out the wing ever so slightly. So really nice and creamy. This is the Youngblood Mineral Cosmetics. This is the mascara in Blackout. So I'm just sort of blinking down onto it, kind of doing it on top of the lashes as well, as you can see, and really just making sure I get each lash. I did do my sort of final coat off camera because I do find it's a little bit tricky using the camera, the phone as a camera. Using the phone as a mirror. Now, this is the Etude. This is one of the Korean beauty, so it's a Mora Beauty, the eyebrow pencil. It's got the spoolie wand on one end and then the color on the other. Perfect shade for my brows. I really love this one. It's just a nice shade that just really enhances my brows without making them look too dark. Going in with the Fit Me blush. This is by Maybelline. So it's a really neat little blush. It's the Nude 15. And I just sort of setting where I put that blush before, and also running a little bit into the eye socket line as well. Just wanted to soften that area where the shade just sort of meets the brow bone and just finishes. This way it blends really well. Here's the shimmer I was mentioning. This is by the OXX Cosmetics. It's from Kmart. It's called Sparkling Rose, and it's just a lightish shimmer there. Using the Youngblood Mineral Cosmetics, this is the Pout Liner, and I'm just overlining the center of my lips and then coming back onto my lip line. Same at the bottom, just overlining the center ever so slightly, just to create a little bit more fullness in my lips. I love this Pout liner. It has to be my favorite. And this is the Runway Room. This is in Toffee Cream, a really gorgeous gloss. And these two just go so well together. Probably one of my favorite combos. Now under the eyes, I'm just using some of the Home Beauty Primer. This is a really great idea to just sort of really give you that little bit of a lift under the eye, because it has a little bit of a shine, rather than going in with any concealer. I don't want anything heavy today. And then I'm using Home Beauty to set it as well with the Empowder. This is a light to medium. So really just placing it all around, anywhere where I need a little bit more, and carving out those cheekbones a little bit as well. So Fix Me, this is an all-day tight makeup setting spray, and it's like a really nice mist. Thought that would be really helpful for the day on the plane. Now my hair is going to be a little bit wet, so I just sort of shimmy it down a little bit. I will actually place a roller in the front of my hair to help my fringe have a little bit of lift, and a few clips at the side just while it dries, and then I let it dry naturally. So the outfit for today, I'm just wearing this Just Jeans striped top, and also Just Jeans jeans, and my Frankie Fours. Nice.